See? What?
The UN was established to ensure that the nations of the world would never again engage in another world war.
I suppose, Richie, the first question to you would be how conscious were you going into that film that this was a story that the world had to see? And you know, I mean, obviously the book was out, but and how conscious were you of being true to the story and, you know, to the men that lived through that particular siege?
Well, when I found the story and I realised that I'd never even heard of it myself, I was like, holy fucking shit, where happened here? Can I do all this? I've never done. Can I should try to tone this down. I went, damn. I went, damn. Okay. No, seriously though. I had. I just kind of couldn't believe it, and when I started to ask around and look around, I wasn't finding anything about it. And then I found Declan's book and read it and realised it had been out for a while and it had made an impact, but very small, and it had disappeared again. Mm-hmm. But once we sort of started announcing the movie, like once Jamie came on board and there was a kind of a package and we started announcing the movie, people started coming out of the woodwork and suddenly it was like the elephant appeared, mm-hmm. you know? And so, I mean, for me, it was just, I needed to tell a very honest, true story because people needed to believe this. Mm-hmm.
And Jamie, you obviously being a County Down man, had to learn the County Kerry accent. Mm-hmm. And how did that come about? Did you work with a specific voice coach or?
But I worked with a voice coach called Brendan Gunn, who's actually he's from Belfast himself.
Oh, really?
But he's the best in Ireland in terms of dialect. So we sort of settled on something where we tried to make it just sort of Munster rather than getting too aggressively Kerry and then just having some Kerryisms in there. There is real audio footage of Quinlan available that Richie had got for me actually, and his is very, very Kerry, and he spoke very fast and quite high, and if I had done exactly that, I don't think it would have made sense.
No,
because it just
you would have probably had to have subtitles.
Yeah, I honestly think. I mean, that happens. I find that so racist. That happens all the time with Irish people in the States and stuff, and even in the UK, it happens. Where Irish people are talking, it's got subtitles.
I think the Commitments had subtitles. Yeah,
so
the heavy Dublin dialect. I suppose Richie, you first, this is your first feature, and you came to, I suppose, the nation's attention by directing the U2 videos. Yeah. And I'll be honest with you, I'm a massive U2 fan, so now I'm a massive fan of yours. And, Jamie, would you be a fan of U2 yourself?
Of course. I don't think you can come.
I thought you were going to ask him, was he going to be a fan of mine? Okay.
You can't come from this island and not be a fan of U2. Although I don't like their videos much.
You don't have a go-to U2 karaoke song?
No, I once was really hammered on a night out, and I recalled this the other day actually, about how I did an interpretive dance to With or Without You at some leaving party I was at in London. Someone reminded me of it.
So somebody has that footage, Jamie, is that what you're saying?
It was actually, luckily it was before the days where everyone bloody filmed everything.
Right,
so there's nothing exists. I don't even know why I'm telling people this. That's probably a bad idea.
What would be your guilty pleasure on Netflix, Jamie? Would you have one?
No, I once watched what I love about Netflix is the scale and scope of stuff available. You've got like really hardcore serious drama and series and great comedy and stuff. But then one time I sort of was going for a phase where I feel like I'd watched everything.
Completed Netflix.
I actually, near enough, but I wanted to watch a documentary and I'd seen all the good music ones and all the political ones and all the ones I wanted to watch. And I ended up watching it was only a half-an-hour documentary, half-an-hour commitment about dogs with jobs.
Right.
So like guide dogs, and there's. I might still be on Netflix. If you
I'll check that out later. And same question yourself, Richard. Would you?
Is Project Runway on Netflix? Is it?
Probably you'd love that.
Yeah, I actually fell into Project Runway and was like totally addicted to it.
Okay,
which is a bit weird. I shouldn't really be admitting this to anybody.
So do you have a little bit of a struggle when you're walking
out? No, I tend to gravitate towards the serial killer type documentaries, and I'll sit and drink bottles of wine and watch them all night.
Okay, probably says a lot about
everything you need to know about it.
All right, lads, I've gone over my time. Thanks so much for talking to me. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Cheers. Nice to meet you, mate.
Thanks.
We each have our part to play in history. Yours is happening right now.
They're coming!